Good morning, boys and girls. How y'all doing today? BP back here. Oh, we went until 2 a.m. last night. There's some of our bales out there. Been going out here again for about an hour. I don't even know what time it is right now. We made a few bales that were only 56 inches for inside our barn. There's another one. And we still got to get the way the heck over there by them trees. That's the end of the field. You see way over there. That's a bale from one of the a bale on the headlands out there. So we got to get over there yet. So she's yielding not bad, but you really got to watch. It's so friggin' dry. And with these round balers, the drier it is, like I've been trying to bale this at night, and like last night with the wind the way it was, and even today with the wind the way it is, it just starts to shatter it on these hardcore guys. It starts to shatter the straw so bad that then it wants to flip your belts over. If it shatters too much and gets under your belt, then you flip your belts and you rip your belts open. So yeah, not fun. I ended up quitting because we got a bunch of little sloughs at that end out there. There's a bunch of little sloughs out there, and it was too hard to try and follow the freaking swath this way and that way and every which way. So when I got to them sloughs, we ended up quitting, and I came out here this morning and we played around them sloughs and got those all baled off. So now she's pretty straightforward, just back and forth. And if this gets dry enough before I finish today, I'll hit it again tonight and we'll finish it off tonight. Hopefully it won't be so windy and I'll get some really nice bales in. But what a difference the weather has done. Like, we were running plus 30 Celsius up to 35 3 nights ago, something like that. It was at nighttime, like at friggin' 2-3 o'clock in the morning, the temp was still running right around that plus 17 Celsius. And last night it dropped all the way down to 5. How about that one? Like in 24 hours practically, it went from it dropped friggin' 25 degrees in 24 hours. That's just crazy. So the rest of this week is supposed to be cool, and they say the wind could get up to like friggin' 70 degrees here yet today. So yeah, I don't think I'll be doing much baling if the wind gets up to 70 friggin' degrees, that's for sure. And we're supposed to be hauling stuff, loading tomorrow, hauling on Wednesday, but if that wind is still blowing like the son of a bitch, I'm gonna cancel that load and we'll still load. I just won't be hauling it until Thursday, until the wind dies down a little bit. The people that I got to haul for, they're pretty understanding, and they've hauled the units themselves quite a bit, and I know they'll be fine with it. So, because the stuff I got to haul is going to stand up in the air quite a ways. So it's going to catch a lot of wind. Anyway, we're gonna continue on with the baling here today. We'll catch you guys later. Alrighty guys, here we are, just letting her run a little bit. Just got done dumping all the old engine oil out, changing it all out, put new oil, new fuel filters, engine oil filters. So she should be good now for a little while. Friggin' wind. And then on that guy there, blew all the friggin' chaff and everything out of them. And once I back this truck out of here, I'm gonna bring that baler over to the front of the shop where it's not so windy and service him up, grease him all up so that he's good to go for tonight. Hopefully that friggin' wind will die down, because this is friggin' nuts already. So anyway, we'll bring you guys back a little bit later. Well, hey guys, look there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2, that's 10, plus 2 more is 12 on the bottom. We'll dump these two on the back end, off the back end versus the side. Something like this. Oh, doggy. Gotta wiggle him over a little bit. There we go. And open up and just like so. And give him a bit of a push. There we go. So 5 more bales put us at 17 on this trailer, and we'll go home. We're just out here at our green feed field at home, picking bales. It's too freaking dry and too freaking windy to freaking bale straw, so to heck with it. We'll pick some bales and get these suckers home, right? That's the idea. That's the plan here now. Anyway, once that trailer's loaded, I'll bring you guys back. Talk to you then. So there you go, 64-inch bale. Fits perfectly. 17 bales on that trailer with the rack on the back. And I know she ain't gonna want to drive home. You driving home? With a load on? That doesn't bother you? You've never wanted to do it before. That one in the front might fall this way though.
Oh my God.
You've always been nervous about it before. Okay, well then let's get 18 on. We'll put actually 19. One on the goose, one on that front rack.
It's spinning already.
The ground is soft. Let's rock and roll. Come on, move.
Watch my killer Cujo.
Oh, you got Cujo with you. Oh, Cujo. Actually, it's Tinkerbell. Ain't much of a Cujo. Anyway, guys, let's get this sucker home. I suspect that this truck will be spinning in this field. I always suspected it. Oh, she's in the tow haul mode. How about that? Oh, not bad.
It was coming up that little knoll because it's so soft in there.
Oh, really? It's soft in there? Is it soft in there? What are you laughing about? Get your head out of the gutter, woman. Jesus. Oh, I tell you guys. She's just nasty. She's nasty. Talk to you later. Well, good morning, guys. So here we are. It's Tuesday now. Never did come out here yesterday after we quit. Never made it out here last night. Said to hell with it, that friggin' wind and everything. But we did have a little bit of a sprinkle here this morning. things were a little wet. So it's actually almost noon here now. And we just had another little sprinkle, so now I think I can make some friggin' half decent bales and I won't shatter everything so bad. So we're gonna get out here and give her the goose and see what happens, and hopefully in about 2 hours I'll have from here over to that bush line all done. We're just getting into the field here right now, so pickup down, baler on. Let's see what happens if I can blow this sucker up right with the first bale. Some of the belts are pretty horrid looking over the last couple months of baling, and they should have been replaced in the spring of the year, and that never happened. So here we are baling now, and with old belts, for sure these belts are going to be getting replaced before next year's baling season. Anyway, we're gonna get rocking and rolling. That little bit of friggin' sprinkle that we had sure didn't do nothing for the dust. You wouldn't even guess that we had a sprinkle for how dusty it is. So we'll talk to you guys later. Well, that didn't quite go as planned. How's that look? Made one bale, blew a belt out on the second bale. Oh, this freaking ranch is getting to be productive now, let me tell you guys. Son of a gun. Anyway, guess we're gonna go home, which is right there. That's the shop right there. Guess we're going home to fix a belt. Talk to you guys later. Well, there it is. Got her all fixed up, and while we were at it, I said to hell with it, and we pulled the friggin' bale kicker off the back end. I back up anyways. The bale kicker was giving us a little bit of grief on the straw bales. Sometimes they wouldn't let them drop down properly. There's 4 springs on the bale kicker on this particular baler, and they're really tight. How's that sound? And there's really no adjustment to loosen them off. So right now, we're trying to beat the rain, guys. We gotta give her the goose and get rocking and rolling, and hopefully we don't have any more issues, because it's wanting to rain. We're getting the odd raindrop. Every once in a while it'll drop a few raindrops, and then it'll stop, but this stuff is so dry it can handle a little bit of moisture on it. So yeah, we're humming her. It's go time. It's still dry and dusting like a son of a gun. I'll show you guys here in a second. Once we get going this way, you'll see it. Friggin' wind is blowing like crazy. It's gusting to 70 here. That's 70 kilometers an hour, so about, what's that, 55 miles an hour wind gusts. There you can see the baler. She's still dusting, so it's still dry. So it's not like we're baling wet straw by any means. But it is, I'll say one thing, it's baling a whole hell of a lot nicer now than it did throughout the rest of the baling season so far on this straw. And look, right over there, see that bale? I just kicked him out a little bit back, and there's still a friggin' chaff pile at that bale. So it's dry enough that it's still chaffing it, but not as bad as it was before. How's that sound? Stop. So anyway, we're gonna give her hard and try and get as much done as possible, and try and get this freaking field done already. Talk to you guys later. Well, how about that? We just got rained out. Just enough to have to make me shut her down. I actually had the wipers going full blast there for a little bit. Smeared the hell out of the back window. Oh well, what do you do? But now we got our moisture so that this stuff will bail a little nicer. If it can dry off just a little bit, hopefully, then we can get this freaking thing done already. Like, I'm, to be honest, getting sick of being out here. But I got the feeling that the way them clouds are looking out there, we might get a little bit more yet. So I don't know if I'll make it out here again yet today or not. Thank God I'm only across the road from the yard. So anyway, guys, if we make it back out here, I'll let you know. We'll talk to you then. Well, guys, let's try this again. Like, what is this now? The third or fourth attempt to try and get this friggin' field done here today. Blew a belt, and then I had some problems with the bale kicker. Took it off the baler, and I'll show you guys what's going on there. Like, you gotta keep in mind this baler was bought used, and there's issues going on with it now after a last 5 or 6 years of having it. But the bale kicker had been welded on before, and well, let's just say they weren't very good welders. So it was more show and tell weld than anything turkey shit. But anyways, we're back in the field and we're going again. So let's see what happens on this try. Maybe we'll get a little bit more done. Maybe we'll get it all done. Too hard to say at this point. Ain't much straw in these swaths left here anymore. I'm guessing when they finished the field here at this end, it was so dry and it was midday or mid-afternoon and so dry that the straw it shattered really bad, and there ain't much straw left here. You can hardly make out the swath in places, so, but we'll do the best we can and try getting her all done. We'll bring you back then. Well, guys, we finished her. I know you can't really see it right now, but she's all done. My windows are really dirty. There's a bale right there. But she's all done. And hey, this ain't working out too good for me. Trying to drive and look out the side window. And on my dirty windows, you can't really see shite anyways. Sun's just going down. But it's all done. 186 bales. That's what we ended up getting out here. And I might have... We'll find out within the next 2 days. I might potentially have another quarter, possibly over a quarter, possibly as much as 200 acres to do. But we'll find out here in the next 2 days. All wheat straw and a little bit heavier than what we've been doing. So, and that's it right there. If we're gonna be doing it, this will be one of the quarters. We did wheat straw in here 2 years ago, and then there's another 80 acres further back, way the heck out there. But the guy that's renting the land, he wants to make about 100 bales on that piece over there. And so, but there'll be straw out here. If we can keep this baler going, we'll have lots of straw. So that's a good thing. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I got more than enough footage for this video. So with that, comment, subscribe. Oh, look here. Looky, looky. Muleys. Right there. Crossing the road. There's one, and there's one. Going into the canary. There they go. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So yeah, give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe. If you want to see me somewhere else, you guys can catch me on Facebook at Brennan Pana. I'll be out there posting stuff here and there. So there, that's a better view. Sun's not in your eyeballs now. So there's a pile of the bales. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Let's get her done.